So, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashami, Oshai, Ba'ashami, Kakodash. We say that when our apostles and elders agree with that rule well, our teachers, our apostles in the truth, and we say salutations, so the Akemotel pushing within children, say Dean and the out in the constant season, we say Shalom. Once again, going into our video here and basically touching upon the situation that's going on in Sri Lanka at this particular going on right now. It's been happening for a little while, and every day it's been increasing more. It's been increasing worse and worse day by day. Day by day it's been getting worse to the fact where there's no food, no goods coming in, no fuel. It have videos where you're seeing like buses burning down. You see, as you can see, a state of emergency. All these things are happening, and it's happening right now. There are other countries where these things are happening. You're already seeing what's going on with the with what's going on with food worldwide. How it have a decrease, with supplies, with goods and so forth. You're seeing it with the baby formulas. You're seeing it with other stuff. I think it was yesterday I was reading how certain companies, when you read the ingredients, right? When you read the ingredients on the item that they buy, and if you have, let me just say you have the whole, let me just say you have a bottle of let's say you have a bottle of peanut butter, right? And you have a peanut butter you buy some months back, right? Now when you read the ingredients on that, you will see one set of ingredients. But now if you buy that same peanut butter, you would see a different set of ingredients. Why? Because some of the ingredients that they used before did not get on it, or it don't have. So now they're to compensate and they're to substitute and bring in certain stuff to add to what it is to in this peanut butter. So now what you're gonna get is poison, right? You was already eating poison, but now you're gonna get something way worse. Now this what's going on in Sri Lanka here eventually is going to happen worldwide, because this is something that it's leading on to many countries, to many places, right? So nonetheless, let's play the video here.
Sri Lanka is running out of food, money and essentials. Several people have been killed, hundreds have been injured, the Prime Minister has resigned, and a nationwide curfew imposed as the country erupted into violence. This island nation of 22 million people.
As you can see, it was mentioned here, what they say, they're running out of food, fuel and supplies, essentials. They're running out of those subsidies. What they cause chaos. Now that they impose what curfew, the Prime Minister resigned. Now all these things we see here is what chaos, things happening. Leading people to protest, to act up. Bringing on state of emergency. These are things that are mentioned, prophecies, all these stuff that are going to happen. And don't think you're just watching the news and it's not going to happen to you. That's why we just say come into a block near you, come into a city near you, because this is going to happen to you. This is going to happen to all these places, right? Now this is I'm bringing the script here. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3. I'll start from verse 1. It said, This know also that in the last days perilous time shall come. Perilous time shall come. Now when you look up let's do a quick search on the word perilous, right? Because people fail to realize the depth of what is happening, what is taking place around this world, what is taking place right now, right? Right? Perilous meaning. So when you look at the word perilous, it means full of danger or risk. As you can see when you watch the video, what it is was mentioned. No food, no fuel, no essentials, state of emergency, and all this other stuff. It say full of danger or risk. It say exposed to imminent risk or disaster or ruin, and that's what's taking place right now in Sri Lanka, and that's what's taking place in majority of countries around the world. Right now, we know certain countries, they don't want to say certain things because it will lead to a panic. And eventually they're going to do that. It's going to lead to panic, it's going to lead to chaos and so forth. It's going to lead to that. I would say exposed to imminent risk of disaster or ruin. So the scripture say here that this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And that is the time that we're in. Danger at no matter what corner you turn, you're seeing danger. No matter where corner you turn, you're seeing imminent risk or disaster or ruin. That is what you're seeing, right? So let's go back to the word danger. So perilous is danger. And that's the time that we know. Let's go back to the video here.
Is in a state of emergency. These are the reasons behind the crisis.
There is no milk powder, no gas for cooking. All the small businesses are getting closed.
The economy in Sri Lanka was already in a precarious state before the most recent unrest. It has significant debt and relies heavily on gas imports. Tourism is vital to help offset these problems in Sri Lanka's economy. And in recent years, two things torpedoed the industry.
As you can see, again, you see in the disaster and you see the things that are taking place, right?
In the wake of the Easter bombings in 2019, an election was won by a president who had made some big promises. His name is history. Strong growth in agriculture.
Right, let me see if I get next. Let me bring on the script here. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14. This is a heavy thing now. This is it say, I'm start from verse 13. It said, "Now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and not renounce corruption." It said, "Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. And haste thee to flee from the times, from these times, and haste to flee from these times." It says, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter." It says, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter." Greater evils. Greater evils. So you see what it is. You see an increase. Watch what it is taking place. Right? You see Sri Lanka's being months of difficult months ahead. You understand? Chaos. These are the things that are taking place. Now, this is one country, and we know it's going to happen worldwide. That's why it say, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter." Right? To that particular video I did see that I want to get. You see, Sri Lanka has 1 day left.
Sri Lanka's economic crisis is
Sri Lanka has 1 day left of 1 day of petrol left. You know what kind of chaos are going to lead to?
And how big should this bean be? It's about that. So he's got no bananas. The beans are puny. Is there anything healthy that's growing here? Not this year. But this is no biblical plague. This is not climate change. This is simple but devastating economics. So Mr. Ratnam, the farmer, is going to show me what passes for gold these days in Sri Lanka. Okay, so this is it, the fertilizer. Okay, good stuff. It's the good stuff.
So here we say passing us gold. He said, just imagine fertilizer passing us gold, meaning the fertilizer is something that's from plants so it could grow, it could bear. You know, it's something that just boosts the plants, right? So just imagine that is like gold. Let's just show you how important it is that these people want food. That they want food. Let's imagine that the scripture say, "For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter." For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall the evils increase upon them that dwell therein. So much more that evils shall increase that dwell therein. And evils are increasing, and you're seeing it now. You're seeing it all over. You're seeing it all over. You know? Right? You're seeing it all over. All these things taking place. As you can see, this video here, we say here no fake, no banana. The peas not grow. The beans not even growing. Like food crisis, like famines, no petrol, like energy crisis, like nothing to cook, nothing to catch out, to light, for current, all this other stuff, like chaos. Chaotic times. The scripture say perilous times, imminent danger, imminent risk. You know, this disaster. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 7. I'll go to verse verse 25. It said, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. So it's destruction and coming. That is the things that coming. That is the things that are taking place. You know, watch where it is happening worldwide. Right? Watch where it is happening worldwide. Yeah. Chaotic times that we're in, yo. Chaotic times. You understand? The evil's increasing. Right?
See here, the original price for one bag of fertilizer, 500 rupees. That's just over £1. Now, this same bag has cost him almost £100. That is a fortune for Mr. Ratner. It's unaffordable, and that is the reason why his farm is doing so badly. And remember, this story, this bag, this situation is replicated all over the country thousands of times. Adding insult to injury is the motorway toll station next door, built by President Rajapaksa, a constant reminder of all that is beyond the farmer's reach.
So you see every say it happening all around the country. All around the country. Mark 13 verse 8, it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. See, famines. You see it here. Just imagine that you're planting and you can't even reap your fruits. You can't even reap your crop. They're not even growing. You know? That's just the time that we're in. Watch the time that we're in. You understand? Watch the time that we're in. So thinking everything is a play is no play. It's a sorrowful time that's happening right now. And again, these is things that go on happen worldwide. I say perilous times shall come. You know? Hey, so with that, once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. We said amongst apostles and elders of great mercy and well, what teachers of apostles in the truth, and we say salutations for the Archemon to the pushing the truth and say, Din and the out, you know, considering season, we say, Shalom.